If you're like me, and I know I am, you're fully vaccinated. 2 vaccines, 2 boosters, but if you're also like me, every shot knocked you on your ass for 36 hours. You know who's to blame? The far right, railing against science. If COVID had happened during the space race, the right would rightfully claim that we had a patriotic duty to trust the science and get the shot. We could have actually flattened the curve in year 1. Instead, we get the Freedom Convoy accusing us of infringing on their rights in year 3? How did this happen? Well, it's been said that reality is a well-known liberal bias. For the last 30 years, the right has spent every waking hour belittling experts. You know, the elites who know what they're talking about. Science is inconvenient to those who seek power and wealth. Science doesn't care about your ideology. Science doesn't care about your poll numbers. Sure, science gets it wrong sometimes, but it's got built-in error correction called peer review. Scientists trained to tear apart each other's research. Science recently had some good news and some bad news. The bad news? Those latte-sipping elites say we may have to live with COVID and get a booster shot twice a year. Now I've got to take 3 days off work every year just because some idiot with 10 Twitter followers, wraparound sunglasses, and a goatee bullied us into pretending the pandemic is over? A real conservative would have been furious about that hit to productivity. The good news is the numbers are in, and masks and vaccines work. Had we actually followed the bullies, the bigots, and the useful idiots of the far right, the COVID death rate in Canada would have been up to 17 times higher. And that's not just one expert's opinion, that's peer review. We saved 800,000 lives in this country. More pandemics are coming, so are the floods and the famine. So the next time your drunk uncle or Aunt Karen spouts off a complex science topic that requires an elite university education to understand, remind them of this. A gut feeling or a tweet they read on the shitter doesn't qualify as research. And the only time we should be taking advice from a trucker is when they're talking about trucking. After all, they're the experts, right?